Kung nagko-compute na kayo ng annualized withholding tax at ang 13th month, after that, pwede na kayo makapag-generate ng 2316. Familiar na ba kayo sa BIR Form 2316 September 2021 version? Kung hindi, stay tuned. Dahil tuturuan ko kayo step by step on how to create 2316 September 2021 version. Hi, I'm Carl, President and Co-founder of Hire, a provider of the most dynamic payroll system here in the Philippines. If January 2018 version yung ginagamit yung 2316 form, meron kaming naka-upload na step-by-step tutorial. Just click the link in the description box. Through Hire Payroll, this is already automated. Pero gusto namin matutunan ng bawat payroll personnel if paano nakukuha ng bawat system yung mga amounts or data sa bawat fields ng 2316. So, number 1, current year. Kung anong year yung generate nyo yung 2316. If January na, pero for last year payrolls, yung need yung isubmit. Just input kung ano yung year last year. Number 2, from. If na-hire si employee within the year on item number 1, yung hiring month and date ni employee. Pero kung na-hire si employee sa mga previous years, 0101 lang. That means January 1 yung start ng period ng 2316 ni employee. Number 2, 1231 lang natin if active pa si employee sa company. That means up to December 31 yung 2316 period ni employee. Pero kung itong ginagawa natin 2316 is for resigned employee na nag-request lang ng 2316 niya that will be submitted to his or her new employer, yung separation month and date ang ilalagay natin. Number 3, TIN. So, yung tax identification number ni employee. Number 4, employee's name, from last name, first name, middle name, with this kind of format. Number 5, RDO code. Makukuha niyo siya depende sa location ng BIR ni employee. Number 6, registered address. Kung ano yung dineclare ni employee na current address niya. 6A, kung ano yung zip code sa declared address ni employee. 6B, local home address. Kung nagbigay ba si employee ng separate address niya for his or her local home address. And 6Z, para sa zip code ng local home address ng employee. 7, date of birth. So, birthday ni employee at naka-format ng month, date, and year. Number 8, contact number ni employee. Number 9, if less than or equal yung daily rate ni employee sa minimum wage rate ng region na under siya. Ilalagay natin dito yung daily rate ni employee. If above siya sa minimum, leave it blank. And number 10, same idea with item number 9. If below or minimum wage earners the employee, ilalagay nyo lang yung monthly rate computation niya from the daily rate. May separate video tayo how to compute different salary wages based sa factor days ng employer. Just explore our YouTube channel. Number 11, naka-check kung below 250,000 yung annual taxable earning ni employee. And just leave it blank if above 250,000 yung annual taxable earning niya. Number 12 to 15 is all current employer information. So number 12 is tax identification number or TIN ni employer. Number 13, registered company name ni employer. Number 14, registered address ni current employer. And 14A is zip code ng current address ni employer. Number 15, type of employer. Main employer ba kayo ni employee or secondary employer na kayo? Just check if what type of employer are you with your employee. The number 16 to 18A is all previous employer information ni employee. Para sa mga employees na na-hire sa current year na employed din previously on the same year. Makukuha niyo ito sa 2316 din ni employee from his or her previous employer. So, number 16, tax identification number or TIN ng previous employer ni employee. Number 17, previous employer's company registered name. Number 18, previous employer's registered address. And 18A is zip code ng registered address ni employee. Number 19 to 28 is summary of employee's earning ng buong taon from previous employer to current employer. So number 19, gross compensation income from present employer. Pero mas maganda, alamin muna natin yung items number 38 and 52 since total lang sila para makuha si number 19. So si number 38 is total non-taxable compensation income. Pero total lang din siya ng items from number 29 to number 37. And si number 29 is sum ng mga basic salary ng employee. Basta less than or equal to 150,000. So, total ng regular basic for the whole year. Take note, di kasama yung mga galing sa previous employer. Less tardy, less undertime, less meal break or overbreak kung meron, and less absences. And you should less his or her total statutory government contributions. Number 30, total ng mga holiday pay ni employee for the whole year. If minimum wage earner si employee or if yung daily rate ba ni employee is less than sa minimum wage rate ng region niya. Number 31, total ng overtime pay ni employee for the whole year. And same if minimum wage earner si employee. Number 32, total ng night shift differential ni employee for the whole year. And same if minimum wage earner si employee. Number 33, total ng hazard pay ni employee for the whole year. And again, if minimum wage earner si employee. Number 34, lahat ng 13th month pay ni employee for the whole year. And take note, 90,000 yung maximum na itong part na to. Kung may exceeded sa 90,000 ceiling, sa taxable 13th month natin ilalagay yung excess, which is madadaanan natin mamaya. Number 35, de minimis benefits. So, total ng lahat ng de minimis benefits ni employee for the whole year. Take note again, meron din kanya-kanyang ceiling ang bawat de minimis benefits, which will be tackled on a separate video. Number 36, government contribution. So, total ng SSS, GSIS, PhilHealth, and Pag-ibig contributions. Take note, employees contribution lang. And it should be on a positive amount kahit ang representation nyo sa payslips nila is on a negative value. Number 37, salaries and other forms of compensation ni employee for the whole year or lahat ng mga other earnings niya na non-taxable. And number 38, again, total ng items from number 29 to number 37. So, sa taxable part na tayo, which is from items number 39 to 52. So, number 39, total regular basic ni employee, less tardy, less undertime, less mid-break, and less absences for the whole year for employees na above sa 203,000 yung annual basic salary. Number 40, total taxable representation ni employee for the whole year. Number 41, total taxable transportation allowance ni employee for the whole year. Number 42, total cost of living allowance or yung COLA ni employee for the whole year. Number 43, total fixed housing allowance ni employee for the whole year. Number 44A and number 44B, kung may mga other taxable earnings si employee na di naman part ng representation, transportation, COLA, and fixed housing allowance. Number 45, total ng mga commission ni employee for the whole year. Number 46, total ng profit sharing. Number 47, total ng director's fee. Number 48, dito natin ipapasok yung mga 13th month pay na exceeded sa 90,000 ceiling. Number 49, total ng hazard pay. Number 50, total ng overtime pay ni employee for the whole year. Number 51A and 51B, other supplementary taxable earning ni employee. So take note, ilalagay nyo lang yung mga earnings ni employee from number 37 to 49B if above sa 250,000 yung annual income niya. And number 52, total ng items from number 39 to 51B. So balik tayo kay number 19, na gross compensation income from present employer. Again, sum lang natin yung items number 38 and number 52. And makakapag-proceed na tayo sa number 20, which is kukunin lang natin yung nasa number 38. Number 21, From the number 19, ililist lang natin yung number 20. Or pwede nyo rin kunin yung nasa number 52 since same lang yung magiging value nila. Number 22, para sa mga employees na na-hire within this year, kukunin nyo yung total taxable compensation income niya galing sa previous employer. Makakuha niya rin yan sa 2316 na employee from his or her previous employer. Number 23, total ng number 21 and number 22. Number 24, tax due. Galing sa annualized withholding tax computation natin. Kung di nyo pa napapanood, please refer to the link below. Number 25A, total ng withholding taxes ni employee for the whole year. Number 25B, total ng withholding taxes ni employee sa previous employer niya. Again, makukuha nyo rin to sa 2316 na employee galing kay previous employer. And number 26, total nyo lang yung 25A and 25B. Ito yung total tax withheld ni employee for the whole year. Take note, same dapat yung amount ng nasa number 24, which is tax due, and 26, which is total tax withheld. 27, ito yung 5% tax credit from PERA Act of 2008. If may mga personal equity and retirement account investments employee, let's discuss this further on a separate video. 28 is the total taxes withheld, so sum up nyo lang yung number 26 and 27. So makakapag-issue na tayo ng 2316 sa mga employees, kailangan nyo lang papirmahan sa mga employees in signatory ng company. But if you're looking for a payroll outsourcing business, para din nyo nadaanan tong long cycle to create 2316 for each of your employees, para mas makapag-focus kayo on the business side, we highly recommend you to give this task to Baivi Outsourcing or Tax Accounting. We'll include their Facebook page on the description. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and see you again on our next videos.